Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Moose Racing Expedition Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So new for 2015, Moose has taken the Expedition Jacket, thrown what you know about it out the window, and given you a brand new piece. This is really going to carry over from DNA from the old Monarch as well as the old Expedition and give you a brand new jacket. And there's a lot of functionality baked into place here. What you're looking at is an armored shell. It's going to be seam sealed, waterproof, D3O armor throughout, and as it stands, direct venting is going to get you into the warmer months, and then you're designed to build underneath it with layers. So you can really turn this into a great four-season piece as you build your base and mid layers up underneath it. Now, what I really was impressed with this is going to be the sizing, because we have a lot of ADV riders out there that are looking for a more generous cut because they're a bigger guy and they can't find it. This is going to be sized very generously, so keep that in mind when you're coming up with the size that you want to select. For example, Buzzsaw on my left-hand side is a big guy. He's 6 foot, 215 with a 46-inch chest. We have him in a large, and you can see it's none too tight on him. Moose Racing is going to run these from a small up to a 4XL, so if you've had trouble finding ADV gear in the past that has really fit your larger frame, the 4XL is going to be extremely large, so just keep that in mind. Now, one colorway available, you're going to see the black and the gray on my left-hand side. And Moose Racing is really going to be known for their role in the ADV world, and that's what we're going to see with the Expedition Jacket. It's going to be a seam-sealed shell around that $350 price point. There's not really a lot of other people out there doing something this technical. You're going to have D3O armor throughout, and it's going to be a really solid piece. Now, if you want to bump up to something that's going to give you more protection, take a look at the Moose Racing ADV1 jacket. It's going to bump from a CE level 1 back protector up to a 2, and there's going to be some other key components built in there as well. But again, for around that $350 mark, you have a lot going on here, and it's a huge step up over what you've seen from Moose Racing in the past with both their Monarch as well as their Expedition. Now, starting with the construction on this, they've gone to a seam-sealed micro ripstop nylon. Say that 10 times fast. What you're looking at here, super lightweight feel to it, but you still get the strength of the ripstop working its way through. And then you're also going to see they've used 500D Cordera in the impact zones, at your shoulders, at your elbows, to kind of seal through on the temporal zones in the side. Really just where the jacket might fail, they've beefed it up and they've given you something more durable while leaving you with a really nice, lightweight feeling material in the major zones where you want that extra comfort. So let's start with the top and let's work our way through this. Again, seam sealed, waterproof throughout. What you're going to notice first at the collar, there's going to be a nice little magnet connection that's going to work nicely just to keep everything closed. And there's going to be points on either side. So if you don't want it zipped all the way up to the top of your neck, the magnets will actually keep the collar down nicely and you're not going to have those flapping around on you. Now, as you work through this, what you're going to notice is, again, that Cordera on the shoulder ways, coming down through the arms, D3O T5 Evo armor. There's really no need to upgrade this unless you want to go to something more beefy. There is an XT armor you can go to, but I like this. It feels nice, it's nice and sleek, and it's going to give you a great level of protection from what we've seen from Moose Racing in the past. Now, the other thing to note as we move through the arms, they've added, and you can't see it here, on the inside of the jacket, there's elastication panels on the inside liner, and they do that to hold the armor in place. I can't believe we haven't seen anyone do this before. What you get is you get the nice free-flowing outside, so the outer shell moves around, but the armor stays exactly where you want it to be on your elbow. You're also going to notice that there is going to be a bicep vent, and that's going to offer direct venting into your arm, into your armpit where you want the venting to help keep you cool. And then as you work your way through the arm, again, that micro ripstop nylon continues. There is a closure, Velcro closure at the wrist, and they've done a nice job of just including Velcro at the very outside of the pull, so you don't have to worry about it kind of bunching up or catching up on the rest of the Velcro on the wrist, and then you can fine-tune where exactly you want that to fit. Really nice job. Working your way through the rest of the body, you're going to see reflectivity working its way across the chest, and then as you get down, you are going to have hand warmer pockets on either side, and they did a fleece-lined hand warmer pocket. If you're out there in a colder month, you stick your hands in there, it's going to feel really nice, and it's going to keep you warm. Buzzsaw, I'm going to have you turn around, throw the hand up in the rider position. Nice neutral sleeve to this. Going to work really well for you ADV riders out there, not an aggressive pre-curve. You can notice the armor stays exactly where you want it to be, even as you're moving around. As you work your way through the body, you are going to notice there is going to be an adjuster, Velcro adjuster at the upper waist, so you can fine tune how you want that to fit. And then you are going to see exhaust vents along the back side here, and you can close those up, open them up depending on your temperature area. But so you can turn around and face backwards for me. Starting at the top, working our way through. Shock cord adjustment at the collar. You can fine tune this. We've seen this from some other manufacturers. It allows you to just kind of tighten the collar down, prevent wind from blowing through. Working down light moose branding across the top. And as you come down, you are going to see there is going to be an exhaust vent, and there's a really nice bright orange accent. Here at RevZilla, we love anything done in orange, so this is a nice little bump just in color from the standard black that you'll see throughout the rest of the jacket. But that's going to be a nice exhaust vent working its way through. Again, 3/4 length drop seat to this. Going to do a really nice job of covering. You're going to see as you look down, Buzzsaw is wearing the matching pants with this particular piece. There is not a zipper connection to connect the pants to the jacket. The pants will come with a suspender system that is removable, but again, there's no zipper connection for the pants in the jacket on this. And again, you can see those exhaust vents just working their way down on the bottom. And the last thing I've noticed, we look at the back, there is going to be a D30 back protector, CE level rated 1 in this jacket as well. If you want to, you can bump up to the CE level 2, but I think it's great that for around that $350 price point, Moose Racing is going to give you full D30 and they're going to include the back protector. So I'm going to have you turn around face forward. I'm going to have you go ahead and unzip the jacket for me. As he does so, you can see he's going to use those magnets, and he's going to get those magnet straps down around his collar, and it just really does a nice job of holding that in place. You're going to see nice fleece-lined collar to this. On the left-hand side, you're going to see a nice Napoleon pocket, YKK zips throughout. It's going to be a nice, comfortable mesh lining, even if you're just wearing a t-shirt underneath this. And again, you can see the suspender straps that we were talking about earlier with the actual pants. The other thing to note, there is a pocket on the left-hand, or on the right-hand side rather, and there is going to be an earbud port rather to run earbuds up if you want to listen to music while you're riding. And keep in mind, because this is seam sealed, you're not going to have to worry about that pocket leaking because the waterproof layer is going to be through the actual shell of the jacket. But so you can zip that up. And the only thing I failed to mention is he's zipping it up. In addition to the bicep vents on the arms on this, you are going to have chest venting as well. Again, a ton of airflow really turns this from a summer jacket to something that you can layer up underneath and really turn into a great four-season piece. Moose Racing did a great job of updating the Expedition for this year and baking in just a ton of functionality as well as protection. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Moose Racing gear. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging about the Moose Racing setup they have on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate. Get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Moose Racing Expedition jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.